Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you. Respected Father Kashmir Raj, Father Principal, Thomas Amridam, Honorable Judges, distinguished guests on the audience, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all for this book launch function. Before I get on to talk about the book and the project, which went on for about 18 months from its conception to final delivery, I would like to introduce honorable judges, Justice Chalameshwar, Justice Sundaresh, and Justice Bharatidasan. All three of them are Loyalites. They were in the hostel. So Justice Sundaresh and Bharatidasan were with me in the hostel as well. And they've always been available whenever any functions of Loyola were held anywhere in the country. I would like to also welcome Mr. Gopalan, who is also a Loyalite, a chemistry graduate, had an illustrious career in the Tamil Nadu and the central government as a bureaucrat, and also the man behind the tidal park which you see, who has put Chennai on the IT map in India and indeed globally. Mr. Gopal Srinivasan, who hardly needs an introduction to the industry crowd in Chennai or in the country, but what probably is not well known is the great tech evangelist. He is leading the digital transformation investment behind fintech and agri-tech, and also work towards connecting to the rural poor, making use of technology. Would also like to welcome Mr. Alexander, DGP IAS, who is a Loyola Liba Governing Council member. He also used to teach at Liba. Mr. A.K. Vishwanathan, who is also my hostel mate. He's he's well known, hardly needs an introduction. He's put the security of Chennai city the best in the country across the country. Mr. V.A. George, associated with Liba for over 30 years as a teacher. Mr. Irudayam, who is also a student at Liba and also an advocate in Chennai. Mr. Ashokan MLA, is Ashokan here? I don't see him on the dais. Ashokan? Okay. Mr. Major Joseph, MD of George Major Group, is a leading automobile group in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Mr. Michael Mota, who is the Salt King of Tuticorin of Sagaya Mata Sultans. Mr. Balthazar, member of Kashmir Raj's family. Welcome guests on the dais. Before I move on, I would like to talk briefly about the book. Father had this idea almost about 2 years now. In May 1920, he thought about it and wanted to prepare the draft and the book ready for May 8th, 2021. May 8th, 2021 was supposed to be the day when the book was supposed to be launched, which has happened today. And after that, it was in a cold store for a while. Father spoke to me. Indeed, we persuaded him that this book should be written and it should be available to much wider audience. And subsequently, we worked together, and fortunately, Mr. Nainan and also Mr. Varghese Kallada of DT Next, we roped in. They gave us the idea, and subsequently worked with Akila and Janani, the freelance writers, who helped us craft the book. And my secretary, Leo Thomas, as well, helped us. Finally, with the help of Nicholas and Shibu, you see, and also assistance from Liba and the Loyola Archives, you have the photographs which has been put together in the group. It is a life story. I recommend most of you to buy the book today. It should be available soon. It's a life story of a poor boy from a Ramnand village. Father mentioned about Saveria Patnam, to the head of the best institution in the country. Honesty, sincerity, hard work, which he imbibed from his father, led him all through his life, and crucial moments of his life where decisions were to be taken which took him to the right path. And I think those examples which he articulates in the book, which is makes a very good read, is a very good read for any young person struggling early in his career, pursuing a social service project. And Father, as mentioned in his on the ordination date, as the motto which he has taken, "Make my love fruitful in service." Tagore's memorable words. His service indeed has been great indeed. He has contributed significantly as a priest, as an educationist, as an institution builder, wherever he went, and most importantly, though a Christian, a Jesuit priest, but he never had the religion in his mind. He went on to help many people across caste, creed, religion, region, everywhere he went. Many of us who are here today are thankful for his mentorship and guidance, which made us what we are today. We are indeed thankful to you, Father. And finally, I recommend you to buy the book and also share it among your friends and family. And we have sent the invite to contribute. Those of you who would like to contribute, may like to contribute to the Warrior Debuilder School. There is a link that has been provided. School which needs all your help, kindly contribute. At this stage, it's my responsibility also to thank many people who helped us on this project. Mr. Arjun Kotari, Mr. Gopal Srinivasan, who is here with us, Mrs. Sharmila, Dr. Sita Raman, who is in US, Sri Kandishwaran, who is my guide, friend and philosopher in many projects we work for Loyola, Mr. Bastian, Dr. Arugashwamy, Mr. Victor, Bengal Marines, Anup Kuruvilla, Mr. Syrian, and VGP Rajadas, Golden Resort, who all helped us in making the book come alive today. With these few words, I welcome all of you. Enjoy the session. Best wishes. Thank you.